MGF Customs / reviews.
What's going on, guys? This is Michael MGF, and today I'm doing my very first LEGO DC Universe Superheroes Man of Steel review on the Superman Metropolis Showdown. The set number for this one is 76002. It has 119 pieces, and its recommended ages are 6 through 12. Now, right off the bat, I got these at Walmart. These have been hitting Walmarts this week, and I heard that there is actually an official street date for these, which is May 1st. And like the Iron Man 3 sets, I managed to weave my way around things and get these sets early to review for you guys. So hit that like button for some extra effort. But this set values at $12, which is honestly a fairly good price because you get the Man of Steel, Superman himself, and the brand new General Zod minifigure. Both minifigures are new, but I mean, you get the two main characters and a fairly decent car which can be used for multiple purposes and some pretty decent playability features. So I'd say the value on this is definitely worth it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures, box, instruction manuals, and extra pieces, and then we'll move on to the actual set. And don't worry, it shouldn't take that long because, I mean, the actual set isn't all that exciting anyway. But I mean, hey, at least it's better than like previous sets. But anyway, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at those minifigures. Alright, so starting off with Superman, you can see that this Superman is definitely a step up from the one we received in the Power Armor Lex set back in early last year, or January of last year. And this one is just easily, I just am in love with this figure, probably because of the dark blue color. I was never really fond of the basic blue color, so the dark blue really definitely just makes the figure seem, I don't know, I just like the dark blue color a lot more. So I'm really glad that LEGO decided to stay true to his appearance in Man of Steel and keep it accurate because it looks fantastic. And you can see that his head is in fact a new head. It is not the same one that we received previously. It is a actually, yeah, it is pretty much completely different and definitely pretty cool. And then it is in fact a double-sided head, as you do get the other head with him obviously pretty angry using his heat vision, which is also very cool. And just to give you a better look at the detail on the face, you can just see that it is relatively awesome. And yeah, so then the detail on the torso is also very nice. As you can see, it does have quite a bit of detail. We're going to go ahead and actually remove the cape, and the cape is your basic red cape, so nothing to worry about there, I guess. But anyway, you can see that the torso is in fact really nicely detailed. I don't know how many times I said detailed, but it is very detailed. You can see that the Superman insignia is also very nice, and you can see the silver markings which were recently implemented to Superman's suit and Man of Steel also look very nice, and they are outlined in black, which definitely emphasizes them. And then you can see the detail on the back is also very nice with very similar silver designs. So yeah, other than that, that's about it for the brand new version of Superman based on the upcoming summer film of, gosh, I am just really stalling as I try to reassemble this figure here. But yeah, so there is the Man of Steel version of Superman, which I'm going to have to go over 2 more times in the next 2 reviews. Great. But definitely an awesome figure all around. The very first General Zod minifigure is definitely one to remember, as the black and silver used on this figure really are a great combination. And you can see all the detail on his torso is phenomenal, as is the detail on his legs and belt, and it's pretty much the belt printing extends down on the legs. But either way, it looks really great, and you can see the symbol on his torso is also phenomenal, and just overall a fantastic torso. And if you get all of the new Man of Steel sets, you'll end up with 4 of these by the end of it. And you can see the detail on the back as well is also very nice. You can see all the little gray outlines to mimic that of his body structure, so pretty cool. And then you can see the head is obviously a new head for General Zod. You can see that the printing on his beard is actually fairly detailed itself and looks very nice. And then you can see his eyebrows are a little bit spiked, and then that awesome facial expression, which is similar to that of Superman's, but obviously in his own General Zod way. He has his heat vision face, and you can see that just looks overall pretty awesome, and definitely adds for a worthy combatant of Superman, or opponents, if you will. Then you can see the hair is, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure LEGO probably should have gone with making a whole new hairpiece, because if you look at him in the movie, in the trailers we've seen, this is not the right choice of a hairpiece. But I mean, if you overlook that, this figure is just absolutely phenomenal. However, there is a little bit of a disadvantage, and that is the fact that if you do go ahead and go with this General Zod minifigure, if you go ahead and go with this set, you will not be getting this version of General Zod, which is absolutely wonderful. But you just be aware that this does in fact come in the Black Zero Escape. So pretty much, if you get this set and not the Black Zero Escape, you pretty much won't get the awesome General Zod with the awesome armor, amazing pistol, and cape. So my recommendation is, if you have the extra money, I'd definitely go with the Black Zero Escape just for this. And Lois Lane, of course, but this is ridiculously awesome. So once again, this is not included with the set. Just keep that in mind. So the box is actually relatively small, and believe it or not, this has a piece count of 119, and that actually kind of adds more weight to the set when you first buy it. It's very noticeable actually when you do in fact get it at the store. But anyway, so the box is relatively small. You've got the actual size reference, of course, on the top, logos and information on multiple sides, of course, and then you got a little I guess some, your Man of Steel artwork that you see in the corner of this line, and that is pretty cool. And you can see the actual artwork is also very nice. The car is just randomly flying in out of nowhere, and then you got the Man of Steel logo right down on the bottom, even though the actual Man of Steel text is actually really small. But then you have all the features on the back of the box, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. And you can see, yeah, back of the box. So, yeah, pretty average box, but definitely a nice one. And then, believe it or not, there are 2 instruction manuals with this set. And one is pretty much for the radio tower thing you see there. And it pretty much continues on into the next instruction manual, which is building the actual car. So this line actually has a kind of a faded out, you have the Man of Steel, Superman, of course, and General Zod kind of faded out on the side of each page, which is pretty cool. And then you have some new advertisements with the new Lego Batman board game, and you can see in there, hey, Nightwing, or is it Lego perhaps, and Batgirl? Is that Batgirl? No, that's Batman. Oh no, that's Batgirl, but could Lego be hinting at a future Nightwing and Batgirl? Let's hope. And you can see then we also have the brand new little 2D art of Superman there. So pretty basic instruction manuals. I don't honestly think that it was necessary to include 2 instruction manuals. Maybe Lego was trying to separate some things, but personally I don't think it was necessary, but hey, whatever. And then you can see the extra pieces included. You get some extra cheese slopes, you get an extra translucent clear stud, just trans clear stud in general, and then you have these studs, which are pretty much like a stud without the stud, pretty much just, some extra pieces in case you lose some. So yeah, so now that we got all that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the set. The radio tower is relatively cool. It has a pretty simple design. It's nothing too insane, but really it's meant for playability purposes. And pretty much you have a catapult right here, which is supposed to represent like rubble, I guess, and then you can kind of use that rubble to fling any of the 2 minifigures. So in this case, we're going to use Superman, and pretty much you just put him right on the catapult, and I guess you just kind of balance it out and then fling him. So I mean, it's kind of a clunky system. You could always actually attach him to it, but then it's just kind of a seesaw. So I mean, unless you want to have General Zod and Superman just kind of playing around, I don't really think they're gonna make too much progress with killing each other. So you're not gonna want to do that. But then, if you pull down this little 1x2 dark bluish gray tile right here, the radio tower does in fact collapse. So that is a pretty cool feature, and just so you can see the inner details of quite the simple mechanisms there. You can see the actual radio tower is also very nice, as it has the little posable satellite, so pretty cool little thing going on there. And then we have the brand new car. Now, cars are really cool because really we don't get a lot of basic cars in just overall in Lego sets. So really nice to finally see a basic car. And I myself haven't seen this windshield since the Speed Racer sets back in 2008. I'm sure that it's been used multiple times in like Lego City sets or other sets, but I myself haven't seen it. Anyway, you can see that that this one uses the basic wheels. So pretty much nothing really new there. And of course, it does roll very nicely. And you can see the underside of it does also look fairly simple, nothing too insane. Then you have the back, so you got the headlights right there, and then you have the driver's seat. There is actually no seat in there, but you can in fact fit a minifigure. So if General Zod isn't in the mood for fighting, he can just go ahead and take a stroll and make things a lot easier for himself. And you can see that, come out of there, Zod. Okay, if you want to come out bald, I can't let you do that. And you can see that, unfortunately, I kind of feel like this area should have more tiles to it. I mean, you could just have some 1x2 yellow tiles here and here, a 1x1 yellow tile here, and then a 1x2 black tile here and here, and that would probably solve the issue, and honestly, then that would probably make the design of this vehicle a lot better. But overall, it's just a car, and it serves its purpose as being an object that General Zod can then throw at Superman. So, yeah. That works out for everyone. Other than that, there really isn't much else to this set. And, I mean, yeah, that's it. It's a pretty cool little set. I mean, it's got its playability features, and it has its share of awesome minifigs. So, other than that, that's about it for the actual set. So, let's go ahead and conclude this review. Some of you might actually be saying, hey, the catapult can actually fling the car. No, it can't.
I know I have really awesome Kryptonian powers, but I choose style over simplicity. So, I'm gonna haul this car at your face. Just give me a second. Well, that was awkward. Who made us in Lego form anyway?
Alright guys, so that about does it for my very first LEGO DC Universe Superheroes review on the very first Man of Steel set. And I mean, this set, like I said, it's really great. I mean, you get the two main characters really easily in this set. For $12, you get the two best minifigures. However, there is a little bit of a disadvantage. Like I said, with the General Zod, you don't exactly get his armor that you get in the set, which costs about like $15 more, which is honestly worth it. But I'll get more into that in the next review on the Black Zero Escape. So definitely look out for that. This review is going. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, if you did, be sure to leave this video a like, as I'm trying to keep these reviews a little bit shorter after those Iron Man 3 reviews. But I think some details are probably self-explanatory that I don't need to point out. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna end it off there. I mean, the car, it has a nice design. You got some nice playability features, and overall a high quality set that I'd recommend to anyone. So, like I said, that's about it, and I'll see you later. All right,
Bye.
on the Superman Metropolis, gosh damn it, Showdown.
I can do this.